What's up, guys? Welcome back to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. As always, I'm your co-host Donovan Quick. Today we got some updates on injuries, what we got looking forward to the week so far, and just some typical Dolphin stuff. So first things first, we all noticed that Terron Armstead went out late in that second quarter against the Texans. It is a pectoral strain, grade 2, so it's a partial tear. He's going to be out. They expect between 2 to 3 weeks. Mike McDaniel did say that he's not ruling him out coming back sooner, but it's more than likely he's not playing this week against the 49ers. It's going to be real interesting because on the other side of the line, we also are going to be without Austin Jackson, who had a different ankle injury to the same ankle that he had injured before that left him out 8 weeks. So, so Austin Jackson's going to miss some time. We have no timetable on that as of now. But Terron Armstead definitely missing this week. Austin Jackson also definitely missing this week. With those two losses, the Dolphins went out and signed a veteran tackle in Kendall Lamb. He last played for the Titans. From what I'm seeing on scouting reports is that he was an excellent pass blocker, but he couldn't run block for, jack. So, he doesn't really help in the run game, but you know what? If he keeps Tua upright, we are a passing first team. So, if we're able to fit him in on this line, I think if we could put him at left tackle, I know he's primarily a right tackle, but Brandon Shell looks comfortable at right tackle. He actually played there well for the last couple games that Austin Jackson was out, and so going forward, having Brandon Shell there and maybe Kendall Lamb at left tackle, we obviously will need to do something. We're ranked 31st offensive line-wise per PFF, and going against a number 1 defense in the San Francisco 49ers, who now have a healthy Nick Bosa. It's going to be interesting to see what they do throughout this week, who's going to become the starter on that left tackle spot while Terron Armstead is out. That's going to be something to keep an eye on. Now, Kendall Lamb is on the practice squad, so he has 3 elevations before he has to be signed to the active roster. So hopefully, it doesn't come to where we have to add him to the active roster, because then we have to let someone go, because we're at a full 53 right now. Now we signed Verone McKinley to the 53 a couple weeks ago. In further news, Byron Jones actually... It's a little bit of a good update, a little bit of not. So he's still not ready to go yet. But if you watch Mike McDaniel's press conferences, and I'm sitting up for this one, if you watch his press conferences, you can see that the man was just like had a little grin, and he's like, he'll play when he's ready to play, but that's just not yet. And he's like, you know what? Keep asking your questions, guys, because I think that's helping us winning. He joked around saying that them asking the Byron Jones question every Monday for the last 10 weeks has been a good thing. And you know what? With how he talked last week, saying that he's optimistic he'll play this season, and now he's saying he'll play when he plays, I think he's so close to practicing. I think it's going to be similar to like a Jameson Williams activation with the Detroit Lions, where they're not going to play him the first week he's activated. They want to get him back in the lineup and the groove of things, and then they did the same thing with Austin Jackson, actually. They activated him. He wasn't ready to play at all 1 week, so he was inactive. Then the next week he served in a backup role because he was healthy enough to play, but he didn't have the reps in practice to actually start. So I think that's a really good thing. Other than that, we did see Melvin Ingram go out with like a shoulder arm. It looked like to be just a little stinger. He came back in the game, finished the game. He's fine. He's not on any injury reports as of right now. He's expected to play. So we should have pretty much everybody for this 49ers game except our 2 starting tackles. That even goes with Raheem Mostert. They said he was close to playing this week, but they wanted to be optimistic. So he should be back this week. Just keep an eye on how he practices. If it's limited with a full on Friday, he should play. If it's full throughout the week, he definitely should play. If it's limited throughout the week, maybe not. But we'll see going forward throughout the week. And yeah, guys, we're getting to the tough stretch of things. So this is really where we're gonna see where this team is at. With between the 49ers, Chargers, Bills on the road the next 3 weeks. We see the Chargers are coming alive a little bit now that they have Keenan Allen back. We obviously know how good the 49ers are. I do want to talk a little bit about how the animosity on Twitter between Dolphins fans and 49ers fans. 49ers acting like they're just going to stomp on us. Like, what? Come on now. That's not going to happen. If anything, it's going to be a really good game. And, you know, we'll talk more about this on Friday. And also, guys, keep an eye out. I'll be dropping down a film review tomorrow at 4 p.m. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and turn on that little bell. And, you know, come back tomorrow and I'll break down some film. I'll show you why, you know, certain people were struggling and maybe why Tua is still him. All right, guys, be blessed. Have a great day. Be safe out there.